Hey guys, welcome to the CO Visit. Colin here, and always my trusty coffee. Well, I want to thank you guys for clicking on this video. Thank you for being here. And just want to start off right away by saying that I hope everybody realizes that by no means is the thumbnail that I put on this video or in my publication, the community post, clickbait. Not from me. And I think that's already been taken care of by a lot of other people. Far from any type of manipulation or anything like that. I think all of you know that my purpose here and my intentions are always to share stories with people, inform you, and not mislead you. Now, having said that, if you've watched this video, maybe you saw it on a certain other channel, I'm going to leave the link in the description below so that you can go to the actual website where this is at. I'm going to tell you right away, as you guys know, I'm always a little bit paranoid. I'm always a little bit mistrusting. And the site where this is at does not inspire much confidence. And also there's a couple of observations that I have about it, about this whole situation with the governing body supposedly being disfellowshipped by a body of elders. So we have to talk about what it is and what it is not. So if you go and watch that video, guys, first of all, I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. There's the original page that this comes from is supposedly a Frenchman by the name of Frère Miss, which is Brother Mess. And I can tell you right away that the videos and this particular video with the interviews with the elders are fake. They're fake. Or either they're fake or they're maybe real. Maybe the persons are real, but their mouths are not. But it's an AI video. They're AI videos. And if any of you out there believe that they're real, you got duped. And I'll tell you why. Because when you go to the page and the link that this is on, and you can change the language, usually when, like they said, that this video was originally dubbed in French, I don't think it is. It's AI. It can be in any language, because if it was recorded, if the video was recorded with real people in one language, let's say French was the original language that it was recorded in, okay, all you can do when you select a different dubbed language for each one of them, you can tell that their mouths are not speaking the dubbed language, right? You can just tell. However, that's not the case with these videos. If you watch them and you change it into each language, because I've listened to it in English and in Spanish, and they speak each language perfectly and their mouths are speaking the language. Okay, I can tell when they're speaking English and when they're speaking Spanish that it's not overdubbed. It's actually them speaking. So, and in the case of with the Spanish overdub, it's from Spain, and so that is not real. Okay, that is AI. These are AI videos. That's number one, and I distrust that to begin with. Okay, number two. Okay, before anybody gets overly excited about these videos, just the idea of, saying that a body of elders disfellowship the governing body, that's absurd. Okay, that's absurd. No active body of elders would do that. Okay, so what's not made clear in this video, what it seems to be, and what I've heard from other people by talking to other people, but it's not explicitly said. It wasn't explicitly explained on the other XJW channel that I watched, and I'm not going to mention names, and it's not mentioned in that video either, the original video. It's not mentioned. It doesn't say whether or not these supposed brothers, which I'm telling you are fake, they're not real people, but at any rate, it doesn't say whether they are active witnesses or if they are former members. okay? Which I think is really beside the point. That's irrelevant because they're not real people anyway, okay? So this never happened. This is not real, guys. Look at the videos yourselves. It's not real. Okay, so even if this did happen, even if it did happen and they were ex-members, then what they did is really going to have no effect. Okay, it's going to have no effect. Symbolically, okay, nice thought if that would actually happen, but it's not happening, and it didn't happen. Okay, if they were ex-members, ex-elders, ex-JW elders that got together and did this, of course the governing body would ignore them. Of course it would have no effect on them, and they wouldn't answer back like a letter, for example. Okay, the governing body has absolutely no interest and is not going to listen to what, according to them, are apostates saying, right? That would have absolutely no effect on them, and it will have absolutely no effect on the organization. Okay? Now, the only possible thing that could be positive out of this whole thing, if it were real, and I'm sorry to say, guys, it's not, but if it were real, and let's say real people actually got together and did this, and they're ex-members, well, then what might happen is the governing body might be forced to change their judicial committee proceedings in some shape or form because they exposed from beginning to end what a judicial committee is like. And of course, the governing body does not want those procedures being published to the public. That's why when you go to a judicial committee, they will tell you, and this is in the Shepherd the Flock of God manual as well, that it is not supposed to be recorded in any form. No audio, no video, nothing. So they do not want judicial committees being out in the public and how they're actually conducted. So that might force them to just change things up a little bit now that that's been exposed to the public. But I want you guys to go look at the video, and I want you to remember what I said about the people and this Frere Mess page as well, which I'm going to put the link down there. Something is just off. Something's off about him. Must be a really good AI because he looks pretty real. I had to really watch it at first, but there's something about it that's not quite right. It's not right. Okay? And I want you guys to look at that and also look at the dubbing. When you change the dubbing on each one of them, they're actually speaking the language. Only AI can do that. Okay? It's fake. It's fake. And we're not interested in fake channels. Okay? We're not interested in fake channels because everybody thinks that this is real. It's not. So please go over and check it out. Remember what I told you when you look at these videos and study the people very carefully. AI is getting better, but not quite enough to fool this old dog yet. Okay? So to me, the value of this video is next to nothing because of that. Okay? So go check it out for yourselves. Open your eyes. And this is why we need to be cautious. And this is why we always need to be a little bit paranoid. Because I think it's really ridiculous on that page, which I said it doesn't inspire much confidence. You don't know who made it. You don't know who's behind it. And yet they're doing a cash grab because they want to sell these pamphlets that you can supposedly hand out at Kingdom Halls. And they're not cheap. At least not by my standards anyway. So anyway, CO visit. Always looking out for you guys. Looking out for your best interests. Let's keep our eyes open. Be cautious as serpents and innocent like doves. See you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and be blessed.